Hello, Tuesday we have Frankie. You went undefeated today playing what?
I played Fiendsmith Exodia, Millennium.
Fiendsmith Exodia.
Yes.
How many cards are in your main deck?
47.
40? Jesus Christ.
I know. Jesus Christ.
Alright, let's see your main deck.
So, of course, it's just on the side. Main deck, you're going to play all 5 pieces of Exodia.
You don't have to do it like that.
Yeah. You got a QCR, of course, for each one. Essential to the deck. You need it to win. You need it to win. Oh, what is that? Morphine jar? Oh, shit. And then 3 Heart of the Blue Eyes searches you. Your Millennium Ankh has a engrave effect when a monster that is 3,000 or more attack or level 8 or higher is summoned. A lot of people don't expect it and they don't play around it, so you just get free removal. And then 3 Sengenjin, one of the main searchers, one of the best searchers, gets you to all your other stuff. And you know that's the theme of the deck. They kind of get everywhere. 3 Shield searches your Millennium Ankh. Only 1 Golem. The 1 Golem, it's good for getting Wedgie Temple, and it's actually just good to just have another body. Essentially, if you open up either one of these 2, you can get to reliably 3 bodies on the field, and those 3 bodies actually do come into play with this deck. And of course, 2 Wedgie Temple, which is the field spell. I don't like playing 3. If you open up multiple of it, it just doesn't feel good. And then 3 Millennium Ankh. This is the core of the deck. You want to see this card in your hand so you don't pay a shit ton of life points every single time. And it gets you out your legendary Exodia Incarnate, or Unstoppable Exodia Incarnate, I will say. And then this is what made it fun. Fiendsmith Engine. So, the good thing about the Fiendsmith engine is that, or about this deck and why it works in this deck can put up 2 bodies very easy. And because it can put up 2 bodies very easy, you basically get the full Fiendsmith combo for free. And one of the Fiendsmith cards that recently came out in Rage of the Abyss that I'll explain later actually makes it, because you might be asking me, why, but doesn't Ankh shuffle out back everything that's not a Millennium monster? That's true, it does do that, but because the Fiendsmith engine floats, because of this 1 card that I put in my extra deck, it actually allows me to summon the Desiree on their turn, which in turn gives me another form of interruption. So that's why I decided to play the Fiendsmith engine. I'm debating whether or not I want to keep these ratios. I would probably cut a tract maybe, and then maybe cut an engraver, but because I do play 47, but I'm still experimenting with, probabilities and things like that. And this is also something that's unique to this, because a lot of people that play Fiendsmith do not play this, but I decided it's too good of a card not to play. Dimension Shifter. Directly conflicts with your Fiendsmith engine. But if you can activate Shifter, and it's against a good deck that you want to play against, just play Shifter. It's because the Millennium part of the deck does not care about Shifter. And then other hand traps: 3 Ash, 3 Imperm, 3 Fuelos. These are in everyone's decks. These are some of the best hand traps in the game, and you can always side the Fuelos if you know you're going first out for other stuff as well. In addition to the Shifter, if you can't do it. And then 1 Obliterate Blaze, 1 Angel Statue for the Silhouette Rabbit, and then 2 Exiled Fires of Rage. I like to play 2 because the turn, if you play everything right, the turn's gonna come back to you, and just having this to wipe up whatever board your opponent might have put up through your field is good. And then 1 Called by the Grave, just great card. And then the Secret Village package to just, you activate one of these 2 cards, and then you get Secret Village, and then they're locked out of a third of their deck spells. So that is the main deck. Now onto the extra deck. Extra deck space is tight. It's Fiendsmith, so I only opted to play 2 of these guys. Still messing around with the ratios, but you rarely ever summon the 3rd one, but the 3rd one in a grind game can come up. I think today I could have, if things didn't go my way one of the turns, I could have needed a 3rd one, but thankfully I won the game before that actually happened. Then just generic toolbox cards right here. The Nightmare Phoenix, just to get rid of stuff, because again, bodies just happen for free before you activate Millennium Ankh, so if there's troublesome cards, you can use that. SP, again, same concept. Link Spider, because you can actually, in a grind game, if you have one of your Forbidden One normal monsters, you can normal summon this, link it away, it's an effect monster, and then potentially summon another one in the hand, so that's useful. And I did actually get to resolve this card today against a Tenpai player, so that felt very good. They kept the Tribute one on their side of the field, waiting to use it, and then I just had 4 bodies on field, because again, this engine puts bodies on the field like no other, and then just blinked it away, so they didn't have that chance. Hat Rabbit, love this card. Again, you put up 2 bodies very easily. If going into Fiendsmith stuff isn't what you want to do that round, you can actually part of the Fiendsmith combo ends on this card. So in addition to Fiendsmith interruptions, you get the Hat Rabbit again. And then Fiendsmith Engine, which is the 1 sequence, the 1 Desiree. The Agnum Day. The Agnum Day is the reason that this works on your opponent's side of the field, because it says, because what you do is you use the Lacrima effect to shuffle the Lacrima back, summon this out from your graveyard, and then it's a quick effect. You can put it back in your spell and trap card zone, and then equip it, and then summon out the Desiree for a potential 3 negate Desiree. And then of course the Moon, the Requiem, the Necro-Equip Princess, which is part of the combo. The High King Caesar, just in case you can make it if the turn... You never really make this on your first turn because, again, it's going to get shuffled back if you get your Ankh, which you mostly always have your Ankh. But it's an option that you can go into. And then this is part of the combo, the Ptolemy. Basically, you are going to use an Engraver plus a Necro-Equip Princess and make this. And then you detach an Engraver, add the Engraver back, and then you activate the... discard the Engraver, activate Tract, and then you, go full combo there. And so what this basically looks like is you are basically ending on a statue from the rabbit. You have a Lacrima in your graveyard, and everything's reversed for me, so we'll just do it this way. You have a Lacrima in your graveyard, which you shuffle back on your opponent's turn, typically during their draw phase, to get the Agnum Day, which then summons itself out, goes to the spell and trap card zone for the Desiree.
Yeah, I know the board's like that.
And then you have the Exodia, of course, and then you have the Fires of Rage.
Yeah, a lot of interactions.
Yes, lots of interactions. So, and in side deck, I'm definitely changing this. I didn't have Thrust today, and I'm definitely going to be playing Thrust, but you need to play this card, D-Barrier. It's just too good not to play. I like playing Lava Golem because this deck does not need its normal summon at all. Even if you have Lacrima in hand, you're rarely normal summoning it. So, this is just a free card that just gets rid of most things. What I've learned is that this is an engine meta, and if you stop one engine, chances are they're building a board with another engine. So just letting them build the board and then just getting rid of 2 cards is just so free. Nibiru, honestly, I don't know if I want to keep this card. Nibiru sucks this format because everyone puts up an Omni Negate or a Monster Negate before their 5th summon, and it just never comes up for me. But if you can resolve it in this format, then go ahead, sure, but I might replace it with something else. Evenly, just because I just got back into the game like not even a month ago, and so I don't have Lightning Storm. I'm going to pick up some Lightning Storms and a Harpies, but that's probably what I would replace this with, because the Exodia is such a pivotal, you summon it, go 8k, win. And then Ghost Ogre, these are certainly getting replaced for Thrust, now that I have my QCR playset.
Nice.
Yes, so that's the deck profile. It's a little meanie, but it got the job done today, and so really happy about it.
All right. Well, thank you, Freaky. Congratulations on your placements tonight, and subscribe, right?
Subscribe. Right. What is it? Like, subscribe, comment, like, and subscribe.
All right. Thank you, Freaky.
No problem.